Hey guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I would say show of hands of who's tired of gun violence in the street. But everybody probably raised their hands, so ain't no sense of asking an obvious dumb question. But this was supposed to be my first video this morning, but I wound up doing it later because I wanted to see if any more details came out about this situation. The situation that I'm talking about is none other than the mass shooting that occurred yesterday, which was a Sunday afternoon in Rochester, New York. Shout out Rochester, in which 7 people were shot with 2 fatalities. 2 people that were shot, the 2 people that are the fatalities are 2 women. Now, I don't have pictures of these women, but I'll shout them out with their names in remembrance. First woman is Felicia Council, age 34. She tragically lost her life along with her friend, Taisha Manning, age 25, who lost her life too. May they both rest in peace. They were at a barbecue event yesterday where there were hundreds of people, and all hell broke loose because some people wanted to come whose only recreation is recreation, like we spoke about before, and shoot the damn thing up. Bunch of people got shot. Don't know who the intended target was or is, but I will tell you this: there are 2 women that are gone that should still be here. I done said all I need to say, man. I mean, it's like people don't care no more. It's nothing to come and ruin an event or anything because of your own agenda of hatred in your heart for somebody that's there, to where you want to risk the life and limb of everybody else and the safety of everybody else out there, because you just want to do what you want to do to somebody else. Take a look at this. I put a few videos back to back to give you an eyewitness account of what really happened, and we'll leave it at that. Peace to the fallen.
2 women killed, a number of people wounded in yesterday's shooting at Maplewood Park in Rochester. Rochester leaders today saying one of those who died was a city employee. Hundreds of people were gathered at the park for a barbecue before the shooting broke out. Chaos after that. Police are now asking anyone in that group or anyone in general for any and all help to help solve these crimes. Our team coverage starts now with Isabel Garcia, who's been following this story all day. She joins us now live from Maplewood Park with the very latest. Isabel.
Yes, Adam, just truly a tragic weekend here in Rochester. Sadly, we learned today that 25-year-old Taisha Manning had died in the shooting. She had been working with the city at their R centers, at their rec centers, engaging with Rochester's youth. Now, Mayor Malik Evans today, during the morning news conference, ordered all city flags to be lowered to half staff in Taisha Manning's memory and in her honor. Now, we also learned earlier also the mayor today saying that this is something that cannot be accepted as the new normal.
It is very important that people come forward now, today, not to wait, because time is of the essence. The next 12 to 24 hours is absolutely critical.
Rochester City Mayor Malik Evans and Police Chief David Smith imploring the public to bring forward any information, evidence, clues, details which can help in the investigation into a deadly shooting at Maplewood Park Sunday night. 2 women were killed, several others injured. It happened in the 6 o'clock hour Sunday near Bridgeview Drive, where hundreds of people were gathering for a barbecue.
There were babies there. There were people there with their kids. These individuals had no regard for that, and that should concern our community. And we should say that they should be removed from the community.
So once again, I'm asking our community to step up and help us to hold those that brought violence to a barbecue in a park yesterday accountable for their actions. To hold those that shot into a crowd, killing 2 women, accountable for their cowardly actions.
7 people in total were shot, with several victims arriving to local hospitals by private car or ambulance. Police on Monday identifying the second victim as 34-year-old Felicia Council. Despite both civilian and first responders attempting life-saving measures on scene, 25-year-old Taisha Manning also died. She was an employee with the city of Rochester and engaged with Rochester's youth.
She works in our R centers to help young people become their best selves, to help our young people get access to opportunity. She was simply at a barbecue.
What I can tell you is last week when I was there and they were doing the activity, everyone talked about how great she was and said, I want you to meet this one because she is really a great worker. The kids love her and she loves the kids.
Truly just a tragedy. The scene here continues to be staffed with Rochester police at various entry points surrounding where the caution tape is over here at Maplewood Park. Now, again, knowing there is plenty of video footage already out there, police and city officials just really urging anyone that has any information to send that directly to them as investigators work to solve this crime. Mayor Malik Evans at one point today says to do it for the victims and to do it for the city. For now, we will send things right back to you at the desk. Reporting live in Rochester, Isabel Garcia, News 8.
Team coverage continues now with Natalie Kutchko, who's also been at the scene of the shooting today, speaking with neighbors as investigators continue to canvass the area for evidence. She joins us now with how those who live nearby are responding. Natalie.
Adam, as you could see in that live shot, still a very active crime scene at this hour, as it was all throughout the day today, as investigators with RPD combed through the evidence, specifically in search of shell casings from the shooters responsible for this crime. Those we heard from today say this is not the norm for the neighborhood to this magnitude, and that includes one elected official who lives there and hopes a solution can be reached in order to begin to move forward. In the moments after chaos ensued at Rochester's Maplewood Park Sunday, sirens can be heard nonstop. Witnesses say hundreds came running through the streets in waves.
People running down the street, getting in their cars. I got out, ask if I could help.
Zachary Pelletera is a newly hired EMT in Rochester and says he immediately tried to render aid to any of the bystanders when he came upon the scene on his way home. He's lived in the Maplewood Park area all his life, and like others close by, something of this magnitude was a first.
It's unbelievable. It's just sad. Sad that human life has gotten to this point where you have no respect for other individuals. There's no explanation for it other than it's demonic. It's absolutely demonic.
Assemblymember Sarah Clark also lives in the Maplewood neighborhood and represents the district. She too was home at the time, and while she was too far to hear the shots ring out, she witnessed the aftermath.
It's really hard. I mean, I'm a mom. I have a mom of 3 kids. My children played at this park. We've been at this playground multiple times when they were younger. To think that there were families here, that there were young kids, and then there was sort of this very callous and evil act of indiscriminately shooting. It's just terrifying to think about. I know our community is rattled. I know everyone's very rattled about it. It doesn't just affect those who are here. It affects, the whole neighborhood, the whole community.
Clark says she had no previous concerns about the safety of the park or the frequency of patrols nearby. As the neighborhood looks to rebuild and move forward, she says it won't be an easy task.
By federal definition, this should be considered a mass shooting. And that comes with a whole host of resources. This park, it's always going to have that feeling to it now, right, for those who are here, and that takes a long time. We saw it at the Boys and Girls Club when there was a shooting years ago, and it just sits with you for a really long time. It's hard to see.
And as mentioned, again, anyone with any information, any slightest of detail that could lead police to the suspects responsible are asked to call 911, the RPD Major Crimes Unit, or Crime Stoppers, that number there on your screen, 585-423-9300.
Start shooting. It's running. It's running. They shooting. They shooting. Shoot. They shooting. Quiet. I gotta get out of here. Watch out. Nick! I gotta get up out of here. Oh, they about to start shooting. It's running. They shooting. They shooting. Shoot. They shooting. I'm in a mix. Quiet. I gotta get up out of here. Watch out. Nikki. I gotta get up out of here. Nikki, hop in. Nikki, hop in. Get in.
Yo, these little niggas bugging.
Hurry up.
I hopped in the car.
Get the in.
Yeah. I literally just seen you. In the car. Just make sure ain't nobody in your way, man. These little niggas just went this way. Where you at? Hurt. Relax. Yeah, this is the little nigga that was shooting right there.